creatures of the world, and welcome back to Coffee with Kerri-Lynn. I hope you guys are having a high-vibing kind of day. We're having a high-vibing day here on the Homestead. Happy belated Friday the 13th. I was a little under the weather yesterday. Happy new moon and happy solar eclipse. If you can see the solar eclipse, man, you are so lucky. The Ring of Fire solar eclipse is happening today, and nature is amazing. She sure is. We are working outside today. Speaking of nature, we've had sunshine today. We've had clouds. We've been rained on a little bit. Now it's just a bitter wind that is picking up out there, and the temperatures are dropping. And I'm glad we got the compost onto the new garden section. As you guys know, we cut a new garden section this summer, and we just put the compost on because we're building our soil, and as we do every year, and we had a little bit left over. It was just so perfect. We had a huge compost pile. It was so perfect. It did a little bit of the berries, and it's done the entire new garden area that we cut. So we're pretty happy with that. We are outdoors doing our barn chores. We are winterizing the chicken coop. We're winterizing the bunny barn as we do every year. People say to me all the time, you're working on the homestead, you're working outside. What do you guys eat for dinner? Because it's like a sun up, sun down thing. Today, I am going to show you what we're having for dinner. These are really, really quick and easy homesteading meals. They take practically no effort at all, because when we're doing work outside, I can't be outside and inside, cooking a 5-course meal. It doesn't work like that. Some people that run homesteads, that video their homesteads, they can do that. I don't know how they do that because I don't have enough time in the day to do everything I want to do. But I'm going to show you how I do it because I am lazy. I like good food, but I don't like, all the work it takes to get there. I'm not a huge cooking bug, especially when I got other things to do. So between people wanting to know what we eat on the super busy days, kind of crock-potty meals, and people wanting my recipe for beef ribs. Everybody wants this recipe because it's quick, it's easy, it's amazing. They're amazing. So what I do is I use my large Dutch oven, like a crock pot. If y'all got a crock pot, you're going to do it in your crock pot because y'all know us. We're OG. We're cooking on the 1927 Home Comfort wood cook stove, so we don't have the crock pot. This is the crock pot of the OG. All I did to these ribs was throw a bunch of pepper on them. Just season them up with the pepper. I'm going to dump them in. See how easy this is? Life is good. Life is good and easy. There we go. Da-da-da. In. This is just for him and I. This will be 2 days. 2 days worth of meals. It'll be tonight's dinner and a lunch tomorrow. Now, I do use the rib rack barbecue sauce because it's simple ingredients and no junk. And before anybody gets on me about my no sugar added diet, yes, I do know that barbecue sauce has sugar in it. The food police better not come at me. It takes a whole jar of this. And this is what we're going to do. Just throw it in here. Cooking with Kerri instead of coffee with Kerri. I was coughing last night. Oh, it was terrible. I took a little extra vitamin C, vitamin D, got my elderberry juice into me, and I was ready to go by the evening. All that funky feeling. I think it was allergies, but all that funky feeling was gone. Kind of just just get them all, like that. I'm trying to look in the camera and do this at the same time. This is crazy stuff. Okay, now that they're all fairly coated, because, I'm not, like I said, I'm not picky. I'm one of these more of a lazy cook because I have a lot of stuff to do every day. Don't have time to do a lot of fussing with the meals, but we all like good food and good home cooking. That's what you're going to look like. Now I'm just going to put my fancy lid on there. Isn't she beautiful? I love it. Put it on the back burner, and I am going to head back out to the barn and do my thing. Every once in a while, I'll come inside, lift the lid, take a peek, Make sure that we're not burning. Just the fire, you know, the normal things. If you're doing a crock pot, just put it in your crock pot. If you're doing it in the morning, put it on low. Beef has to, that people are scared to crock pot beef ribs because beef ribs go through a phase where if you undercook them, they're hard as a rock. And they have to hit this point where you think you're overcooking them and then they fall apart. So you want to get to the point where you think you're overcooking them and then they just start falling apart, and that's when you want to take them out of your crock pot or take them off of your campfire. You can do this right over an open flame on the campfire or take them off of your wood stove. But these are great ribs, especially if you have a wood stove. A regular wood stove for heat works too, as long as you can you know, heat it up and be able to cook stuff on it. I know a lot of people do that with their wood stoves up here. They cook their beans and stuff on the wood stove all day. You can do the same thing with your ribs. So this is the recipe, no frills, and it is absolutely going to be delicious, and we are going to eat well tonight. I'm going to pair this with a cornbread, some corn, green beans, or a little salad. We're not sure yet. Just depends. We all have to get together and discuss what side dishes we want with this. So happy cooking, happy homesteading, and happy doing your chores. Have a great day, guys. Ciao.